Me and Liam, we might as well, yeah, again, my brother from another mother, we from the same neighborhood. I'm not going to space, but I'm going to the other most unexplored place on the planet. We going to the ocean, right?
Oh, damn.
So a retired married couple, shout out from Australia, shout out our two biggest fans in Sherry Cola and Miss Metal, down under couple, retired, right? This couple of Jess or Marty and Jess Ansen, who have been married for 53 long years. Shout out. They are retired. They now realize that to be on the let me make sure this is correct. On the Princess Cruises, Coral Princess mid-size, holds about 2,000 people cruise ship. They've been on that cruise ship for 450 days at this point because they've realized that to live on a cruise ship is cheaper for them in their situation than going into a retirement community. And for those of you that know, a retirement community is expensive to blah, blah. So they found out that this is even cheaper. So they decided, they were like, why wouldn't we live the high seas, travel all over the world and live? She goes, so we wake up every morning at 5:30. We play ping pong for a workout, me and my husband. Then we read, we take a nap, we do a little sunbathing, we eat lunch, then we do a little more relaxing. Then at night, I don't know, we catch a good show because they're always different. Or we go dancing to do another workout. We're living our best life out to sea because we found out that you scumbags that run these freaking old man retirements, old people retirement plans. It's cheaper to be on a cruise ship circling the globe than it is for me to settle down in there. So she was like, as long as you don't get seasick, she goes, so again, when we poured up in Australia, we jump off the boat for a week. We go see our family, our grandkids, everybody say what's up. And then we hop right back on the ship and we cruise around. She goes, we're living. Name another couple that figured it out more than these two.
It's crazy, dude. Like, I thought there used to be a rule that you're only allowed at sea for like 6 months at a time, but I guess that rule might have changed, or maybe a COVID thing might have affected it. But I know that used to be a rule, but if they've been able to bypass that somehow, good for them.
Can I ask you a rule for
Could you
who?
imagine?
It's not for the Navy. Well, no, it's not for like other.
No, they're my guess stepsister, my dad's wife's daughter from their first marriage. She was a performer on a cruise ship, and they were like the workers there could only work on there and be on there for 6 months at a time. But I'm saying, but like that has to apply to the people that are going on the cruise ship.
Absolutely not. They'll bypass it when I give them the cheddar.
Yeah.
Those people they're paying, Matt. When I'm paying you,
and I would think
if you want to come in the shop every day for an oil change, even though you don't need it, I'll change your oil if you want to pay me.
Yeah, and isn't it like international waters? When you get
2
to
miles
certain
out
points, so
2
like
miles out.
What rules, right?
No rules.
But I'm thinking maybe the clock may reset because don't they go to different ports and stuff?
Yes,
and like you go
sure do.
Check out this area and that area.
Stop in Jamaica.
I'm thinking maybe that might have something. I don't. I mean,
yeah, maybe.
All
maybe
I know
too
is
I get maybe every line, like maybe different. Well, I don't know what cruise line they're on, but maybe different lines have different rules.
Yeah, very true. So this is called Princess Cruises out of Australia. That's where they're docked. Okay. So it's like the Carnival cruises for us in like Florida. But that's out of Australia. And I guess Australia, they're just like, look, what are you going to do? You're going to hang out on the coast and have an alligator eat you, or, some crazy poisonous bug stab you when I go inland. So I might as well just get on the ship and ride out. But shout out Australia, and shout out that couple for figuring it out.
Heck
dude, yeah. How awesome would it be to be able to like wake up in a different part of the world every day?
That's funny like, you say that. This lady said the best part is, she goes, I'd never really traveled. I've seen so much in the last 450 days being on these ships. She goes, it is. I've changed as a human because of all the cultures I've seen, the interactions I've done. It's they also didn't say
that,
and also, I mean, there are some rough waters. Apparently it's a mid-sized ship, so they haven't really seen any. I would assume rough waters. Because that'll change your perspective about being on a boat. Yeah. You get caught in some wild shit.
Yeah, you catch a tsunami, you're going to be like,
and like a storm.
Take me back. Yeah, I'm done. We're done. We're going to go back to the retirement home. We're back. We're done.
But, dude, but could you imagine, like, I remember former guest of the show, friend of the show, Mr. Bowers, Jay Bowers' dad.
Yep.
They did the Alaskan cruise.
Incredible.
And so did Pete's parents, Mr. and Mrs. McCormick. And, dude, they were like, it
Blown
was
away.
blown away. Like, could you imagine, like, you wake up, you go out, you see icebergs and
Glaciers.
seals and yeah, and like glaciers and like, you know, massive whales and these beautiful crystal clear waters.
Incredible.
Like, and then the sky at night's like lighting up. Like, come on.
Yep.
But yeah, what are you saying, Liam?
No, just I really like this story. These people like have it figured out because
Yeah.
all these like retirement communities, they charge these people based on like their quality of life, and they totally
Yeah.
beat the system by
Sure
paying less to probably live life like as best you could for like the last years you have on the
And
earth.
listen,
Because I'm pretty sure everything's included except for the alcohol, right?
Yeah.
On most of these.
Yeah. And just to be clear, I want to shout this out because it's no easy feat. I'm not married. Liam's not married. But Matt, you are 53 years.
Yeah.
Shout out this couple.
Dang.
Talk about true love that like they accept each other for whatever it is all the time.
Yeah.
The good and the bad. 53 years. Come on, cuz.
I don't know though. The one thing that would get to me, it's tight quarters, bro.
Ooh.
That's like
At night.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we dancing, we on the deck. If I'm the old man,
true.
I'm having maybe a cocktail or two.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
I
All
always
right,
remember going back to the room.
Yeah. All right, good stuff.